Hey, how you doing? You know, it never ends with me. There is always something that I'm beating my head on. When I built this, I got a wooden frame made to set 4 of these cages in. I originally designed it for 36 by 24. And then I realized I didn't have enough of wood to stretch it out that long, so I shortened it up. I went with 24 by 24. The size of the cages, 4 cages, 24 by 24. And I got to thinking, I said, that's not going to be enough room for my does in a 24-inch cage. So I got 3 30 by 30s and 1 24 by 24. This is the buck's cage. And I switched the door around like I wanted to. And after I get all of the cages in the rabbitry, there ain't no room to put the feeders in the side of this thing. This is to see on here, but this is the opening here. This is the door. And I got these oversized feeders. These hold 2.5 pounds of food. Just because I go out of town sometimes. And more food, less anybody has to worry about them. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill holes in the top of here and put PVC pipe with caps on it and have them sit inside the cage. But the deal is, they put this door right in the middle of the cage, and this oversized feeder won't fit there. It just won't fit. And that was going to be my plan. Put them in there like that, like so. So man, these things are really closed tight. Maybe I should put them together with them junky Tractor Supply pliers, huh? Let's see if I can't go ahead and scar it and rip it apart like that. Tell you, man, these dikes are pretty handy. What? I know it's messed up. You gotta do what you gotta do. Already done it now. You gotta get the little burrs off now. Buy a perfectly good cage, you're gonna cut holes in it. How you like that? That's how you do it. That's how we roll. One disaster at a time. Now if I can get that steady. Now if it don't bounce out and get me, I'll be alright. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna work, is it? Oh, there they are. Had the dikes. There. Now this is gonna take a whole lot of J-clips up. Ooh-wee. This is my buck's cage. This is where the door is now. It was in the center. We moved it off to the side so I could fit my feeder in here. I'm going to go ahead and put the feeder as close to this side as I can get it, or maybe right on the line. I gotta get a water in here now, so I might have to. It's going to be tight for the water. I might actually have to mount it here on the side and feed it in there. Eventually, all this is going to be fed from a 10-gallon bucket, 5-gallon bucket or something like that. And I'm going to have a piece of PVC running down here and going in front of all the cages with the waters into the cage. But since it's wintertime, I'm worried about the water bottles freezing up. So what I'm going to do, I want to go ahead and put bottles out here. And this way I can go ahead and take the bottle out, put a fresh bottle in when it gets cold or frozen, and they can go ahead and have their water. And then, you know, I'll check them in the morning and in the evenings. Hopefully they'll be okay. But that's my dilemma. I built this thing and it is tight. But I got a video on me building it. And it's nowhere near as bad as these cages, I promise. Believe that, I'll tell you another.